are in a van bus. Yes. Always cuts me off first few seconds so I don't start. Everything is here unscripted, okay? I'm just going to point that out. Everything that's happening is unscripted, okay? I want you to know that. So, first, hi, welcome, Magpie and friends. I refer myself to Magpie as once only, and then it stuck because that was the channel with that name. So I thought I better leave that. Must be a good word, Magpie. That's all. So otherwise I would have used my name, AI. That's my initial, AI. I don't use it, so I'm popular right now. Being AI myself, I can feel it. Every time people say I hate AI, I can't help but think that is also me. And I was here first, before AI that we know. I was already here. So like, I kind of feel like, you know, that skin in the game feeling. Anyway, skin in the game. I'm in the game. So I've gone and changed my life again, right? Gone and bought a different vehicle, right? Different vehicle to travel in, and changed my job kind of at the same time. Not even really properly leaving the job I'm currently in. So like, let's just say nothing's planned here, you know, nothing. I wish this little phone holder didn't have a bit of, I'm sorry about that, bit of plastic there just in the way. I wish I could, yeah, there, well that's better, maybe. You know, that bit of plastic there? Okay, that's, I think it's gone. It's just a bit of overhanging plastic on that phone holder. I've never used it except once before on the maiden voyage when I actually drove it home from the dealer. But I didn't, obviously I've just not left the dealer now. I'm on the way. Now I'm going to take a total different way than usual, but I can't reverse the screen, sorry, because the phone holder is literally in the way of the windscreen. So I've got to do something about that. I know I need to show people what's going on here, not just my reaction. But this time you're gonna have to take my word for what I'm looking at. And right now I'm on the M79, okay, and that's true. I'm not here to tell lies or make up untruthful things. So I'm here to just spit it out of what's going on. I hope there's no major incident here because I can't flip the camera and I can't show you actually at the moment. I will fix it. Hey, Eric Lopez, my man. Oh, my man. Hope you're well there, Mr. Lopez. Best wishes to you, your family, everyone. May the sun shine brightly and warmly to you. You know, bring you prosperity. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay. You can flip. That's cool. Bulla, is it Bulla? Sly? I'm not sure. I'm reading, but obviously I don't want to focus away too much. I want to show you some good. Okay, I can't show you what's going on out there, but look, it's just your usual commute to work, right? Except I'm not going to do the same route, the M2. I'm not paying today. I am driving a car with no tags, which means, like tags, I mean electronic tags. I don't have them on. So I'm not going through the paid it yourself motorway. So I'm going to go the other way. Now this hasn't happened for many years, okay? I have not done this. I have not come in on this route that I'm about to. Now what this route is, and I've thought about it because it's the only way to get there without having to, you know, pay money. You know, beep beep money every time you pass the beep beep beep, and they take your money, okay? That's the privileges of driving on a very slick easy way to go to Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, where I am. Doesn't matter. Like, I could be anywhere too. I could just be anywhere doing this, whatever. But look, to apologize kind of slightly that I'm not a enriched studio of some kind. I'm not a television show or any kind of thing that purports itself even to be whatever I said it is, because it's always up to interpretation, right? Like, so anyway, here's the new bus. Eddie, man, Eddie Lopez. We got Lopez, we got Eric Lopez, we got an Eddie, and we got an Eric. Beautiful. All right, we got a few E's today. You know, yesterday were R's, day before were lots of W's. That doesn't matter. I'm getting there. One by one, I'm going to get through the alphabet. I'm going to wish you all first the best of prosperity. Now, I want your dreams, wishes to come true, just like I wished some of mine would, right? So in that way, I mutually want you to succeed. Okay, I don't want money. I'm going to say it again, probably in every video. Instead of me saying, please hit like and subscribe, I'm going to say, no, I want you to have enough money for you, and I wish only to have enough for me. Okay, that's all. If you have everything you need, I want the universe to shine light on you as the leading example of a person who has what they need. They are content with what they have. They are where they wish to be. Okay, that means you're living your life perfectly. Nothing to fix. Nothing to fix there. Now I'm going through a speed camera. Look, you'll have to take my word for it. I can't flip the camera at the moment. I've got a phone holder that doesn't let me see the other way, so I don't prefer that. I love to get a bit of, you know, action if there's any, but there's none. You'll have to take my word for it that I'm a pretty safe driver. Thanks for the hearts, you know, I appreciate it. I want, if you want to, look, thank you. Look, thanks, Eddie. You know, that's cool. I don't want people to subscribe if they don't want to, you know, like, it's basically like that. But like, I'm so happy if you do. I will be good for you, you know, as well. I don't take that for granted that you've, by being there yourself, have given me some sort of ability to reach somebody. It may not be you, maybe your friend or someone else, but I'm here with a message, and I always say this, the message of peace. I bring peace. I want peace for everyone. Okay, I do not want us humans fighting, because I believe it's counterproductive. We are not getting anywhere fighting each other. We don't have a common enemy, as in an alien species invading us, that enables us to team up and be against them to save our humanity, right? Don't we think that possibly the aliens would go into a kind of a brokering deal with the humans and say, listen, we'll give up some of our aliens, our awesome aliens here. Hey, sorry. Hey, Eddie, thank you, bro. I love you, man. I really do. Look, even if people just come in, check me out, I don't care. You can like it if you want. You don't have to. You don't have to like anything. Like, I don't know why they persist with this like button business. I don't want it. Don't put a dislike, don't put a like, don't put anything. Just it is what it is. Hey, Oscar! Hey, I've got all the people from, I feel like Latin America sort of with me. Am I there? Look at this, I've got a real vibe. Latin America, South America, Sudamerica. Is it Sudamerica? I can speak a bit Spanish, right? Just a bit. Not enough. Muy poco. Muy poco. Disculpe. Perdón. Disculpe. Español muy poquito. Muy poquito. Okay? I'm sorry, bro. I'm very sorry. Excuse me. You know, I do the immigrant well. You know why? Because I come from there. Oscar. I'm sorry. I thought, you know, Oscar. I know a lot of Oscars, by the way. I love that name. He's one of our favorite people from television, isn't he? He is. The character, I mean. Hey, USA, hey, I love you. I want to come. Seriously, I want to be there. I'm with you guys. I can't tell you how. I'm from Australia, but America and Australia are like, you know, they're like this, man. We're the same. You know, we're like Canada. We're a bit like Canada, okay? We're a bit weird. In a good way, not in a bad way weird. There's a real difference between weird, bad, and weird, good. So right now I'm taking a new way, and I wanted to explain it. I never come this way for many years because I have to sit in all kinds of hell, traffic, to get here. And I won't have to pay for the electronic toll tag, beep, 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 $3 a pop. And in a bus like this, I'm going to get charged even more, like $4 or $5. So it'll cost me a good $50, and I mean dollars, and I mean Australian dollars. It will cost me 40, maybe 50, maybe if I get on that paid drive to work. So I'm coming on the West Gate. I'm going to come in on the West Gate. I'm not there. I'm nowhere near the West Gate. But I'm saying I'm going to use the West Gate. Now I wanted to talk about East and West. East and West. Do you know why? It's so important to understand. We'll never resolve a problem between the North and the South unless you figure out the East to West thing, right? It's kind of, hey Eddie, thanks for the info. I swear I'll go through it. It's just because I don't want to really lose you and me or in this. So I'm focused, right? Sorry. And as I said, I'm unscripted. I really am. But I want to say I'm born for it. I love it. I don't want your money. That's always what I say. I do not want your money. So don't hit like and subscribe if you don't like it, okay? You don't have to do that. But if you feel, hey, this guy's all right. He's not terrible. Where are you? Australia. Melbourne, Australia. We're going along. Anyway, I could see the city far away in the clouds, misty clouds down there. So we're making it. We're just gonna have to go through a bit of a different way than we normally would. That's cool. Look, I'm letting people out, but you know, if they don't like it behind me, please, you know, just hop it. Just go for it, bro. Just go for it. You wanna hop. Wanna hop like a rabbit, hop like a rabbit. And you'll get there, but you have to zigzag hop. You're not gonna hop in a straight line, are you? So the problem east to west is also the problem north to south, but anyway, let's not go there properly politically. We're not going there politically. We're going there kind of spiritually, all right? Let's talk about east and west of the spirit. Let's not talk about the politics, all right? It's not relevant. In fact, it's not relevant. It's explainable by the spiritual, okay? Let's say that's enough. Let's just pretend that explaining everything according to the spirit would be enough to say you've somewhat answered the problem, okay? My phone is broken. Me too, man. My phone's got sticky tape. I'm sorry. I can't afford a new one. I want one. And I wish I always apologize. I'm not a proper show with studios. I'm not. I'm a person, and the car is actually very good studio sound. It's as close as I can get. If I close myself up in this bus or this car, there may be enough quality in the echoes here to say this is as close to a studio. It's in a car. You know, that's why they did that comedy special, which I won't mention because I'm always thinking, like, don't get a strike. Don't mention any real thing that anyone did, because you'll also get done for something. So yeah, the comedy thing where the guy's getting coffee in cars or something, which probably, sorry, coffee in cars, isn't that copyrighted? I'm not sure. So like, I'm scared. Don't cancel me for that. Like, I may say a whole lot of words, and some of them might be registered trademarks. I don't know. Like, can I talk dynamic ribbon and not be done for referring to it? You know, that's how scared I am of getting cancelled. And I don't want anyone to get cancelled. I don't want my friends or family or children or anybody, not even my great uncle, right? I don't even want him to get cancelled. I want everyone to stay on, because I don't think we deserve to get cancelled or hated on or defeated for no reason apart from they don't like you. Okay? If people don't like you, I'm sorry. They can't do anything about that. And guess what? Neither can you. You can't do a thing about it. If someone doesn't like you, you cannot make them like you. I'm sorry. That's the rules. There's no magic there. We're human. I mean, you figure it out. Can you dig deeper into your spirit and say, I have to, something on my phone? Yeah, me too. Well, my phone's terrible. Hey guys, who knows? Like, if I can get a better phone or even a better microphone, if that helps, I could change my whole face, my whole voice if you want, and be that guy, be that person, I mean. Be that anything you want, like, who answers those questions for you, and or maybe helps you get there. Like, I'm not saying I've got the answers. I've got an idea of how to help if I understand better, right? That's all. And what I do is I kind of follow the spirit on that one. Like, I say, which clues are actually leading me to believe this? Otherwise, am I making this up? Is it send you money? Oh, come on, man. Don't. I want you to keep your money, please. You know, if you love yourself and your family, please look after your money so that you don't have to ask anyone for money. That is the empowerment, okay? That you don't want anything else. Don't ask for so much that you don't need, right? Just ask for what you really need. Just do it. Like, if you really need something, ask the universe to give you that. Like, but don't ask for too much. Like, don't ask for like things that are really incredible, like that would not materialize. Like, as I said yesterday, don't just ask for a Ferrari. Don't think the Ferrari is just going to appear there. It won't. You're asking for the energy and the drive to be able to afford that Ferrari. Okay? Stop wishing for that Ferrari or that beautiful, gorgeous, you know what, person that you love to be with. If they like you, they like you. That's a law. That's a rule. It's not about whether they really like you or they just want to say they like you. There's a huge difference there of saying you like something and actually liking it. So I already want to point out the futility of a like or a dislike button. I don't believe in it. I don't believe anyone should be up for a judgment each and every time they try to help or do something for somebody, even themselves, as an empowering thing. Watch me change jobs. Watch me change my whole life now. If you like, I'll change my face. I could go back to faceless. No one has to look at me. Like, I mean, I never used to show myself for years. Like, and I really reached frustration level when I thought, no one thinks I'm a real person. Everyone thinks that this is just AI slop. I am not AI slop. Although AI is my initial, and I was here first before your problem of AI. Okay? Now say you got an AI problem. Yeah, that could mean you have a problem with me too. Because I happen to believe that AI was made for us to use. Otherwise it wouldn't be there. Now if you complain about something that's there, tell me something. What's not there? Why are you complaining? How is it taking away from you? Is it taking your job yet? Has AI taken your job? No, I don't really think so. I think if you allow it to, it will. I think AI is a calculator, a tool. Now, do you know 1,000,000 plus 365,744 divided by 7, say, right? No, you don't. That's why we need calculators, true? And that's why AI is awesome, because it'll tell you stuff that you haven't got time to find out, okay? That's all. I defend AI to that extent. We need that help. We do not have super intelligence, to let you know. And if you have it, I'm so happy for you. If you've got super intelligence, I'm so glad for you. But I don't have it. I use AI. Tell me stuff. Tell me, Google, where am I? I love you. Help me, Google. Help me, Google. I've done the wrong thing already, you know. I've already got on the paid motorway and not thought about it. Anyway, I'll just get a day pass. You know what that means. I'm up to pay 40, 50 bucks right now. That's good. I'll do it because I want to change my life. So I'm happy to lose 50 bucks. You know that 50 bucks I was talking about yesterday? That 50 bucks that my boss from about 8 years ago said, that 50 bucks is exactly the 50 bucks our client is not willing to pay. I said, so I was left with a conundrum there. What does that mean? What does that mean? I can't be worth that much? Is that what you mean? Like he can't pay that much, so I must not be worth that much. Okay? Look, sometimes the market's like that. You got to get what you're worth, you know? You got to get what you're worth, man. You don't want to accept market rates sometimes. You're not up for sale on a day where they're not paying properly. Like, if you were on working half price Tuesday, do you know what that means? Yes, you'll be busy, and you're half price. That's also the truth. So yeah. You know, I could persist at, I don't know what time it is, actually. I could just get off here and try another way. You know, I might just get off, just jump off. I'm gonna do something else, you know, like why should I pay? You know what I mean? I'm thinking whatever, I'm not, it's gonna cost me 50 bucks if I kept going that way, but I decided to just jump off here. Now, okay, this is unfamiliar territory. I haven't done it for years because I'm coming in on the way of not paying. Whereas I used to pay every day. And I didn't mean that to rhyme. I just say it that way. You know, this is, if I'm rhyming, it's a pure accident. I'm unscripted. Unscripted. If I rhyme, I'm sorry, or I'm happy, whatever. Yeah, so I've jumped off. Yeah, I'm going in a kind of way that probably I shouldn't because it's very, very busy, but who knows, it's early-ish. Do more videos, then you can get money and subs. Yeah, look, if that's a way, if that really happens, I don't know. Will you pass the copyright match tool, you know? Like, will they just flunk you on that and then go, sorry, man, we can't monetize you yet, you know? Or let's say you get there. Let's say you get those views, you get those subs, you get those watch hours. You do it all, right? But what if they say, sorry, your content doesn't pass the match tool, the copyright match tool for the being able to get monetized, you know? And maybe you'll fail that test by accident, and then all that work was probably for nothing. So what I do is say, I'm assuming I'm never going to make $1, okay? I'm not going to make $1, and I don't want it. So like, if that's a precondition of being okay or safe, or you won't have money but we won't cancel you, okay? You can keep making videos, and I'll say, oh cool, well that's what I want to do. I want to make videos, and if I get paid, I don't care. And if I do get paid, well, I'm glad, and I would share and share alike. You know what I mean? I don't want that money. Not even for me. You know what I want it for? Us, everyone. I don't want it for me. I want everyone to feel this strength, right? Like, I know what it's like. I sat there for years. I said nothing. I said nothing. I said and did nothing. And I watched everything happen. You know what I mean? Hey! Elsie, hello. You sound so knowledgeable. I can already tell. Tell me, have you read good books? I hope you have. I like good books. Elsie Jones. I can see that on a book. So perfect. Elsie Jones, the guide to figuring out your life once and for all. Elsie Jones. Just going through some tricky ones, so I'm sorry, you got to take my word for it. I can't flip the camera because of the phone holder. It's an encumbrance. It's in the way of the window. This time, you know, I'm gonna fix that. My other car has just clear view. I can show you the road, but not this time. You'll have to take my word for it that I'm going through some real dicey curves, I got tram tracks, I got cars, I got a car right up my, you know what. Okay, he's gone, thank you. I really don't like that shit, you know. You want to sit up me, you want to sit right behind someone. I give you permission to go, and out of my ass too. Thank you. You know, this is, I want her to just get out of here. You know, here she is. She doesn't want to be taken, so go, jump out. You know, please do. Please do. You know what I'll do? I'll get behind her just to prove I do not want to be there either. You know, okay. You be that way. You know, she's turning left now. Okay, that was her hurry. She had to do all that to risk herself going into a pass that doesn't even let two cars pass each other there. It's so narrow. She wants to rush into it. And a pedestrian was crossing there. Could have been worse, girl, with your Mercedes. You could have hurt someone with that. Think about it. Just think about it. What is that? I mean, aren't you guys going straight? You know, I've got all these people in the right lane going absolutely 30 k's an hour. I'm passing everyone on the left lane. I don't know why they're all queuing up in the right lane there. Mind boggles. Like, I'm passing everybody on the left lane. Everyone in the right. There's like 100 cars in the right lane, and there's like, say, 15 or 10 of us in the left lane, and we're going like, hey guys, why are you up each other's, you know what, and you're not going nowhere? Like, look, I'm all right. One of them's just got a bit mad there because I passed him. Sorry, mate. Like, do you want to jump in there? Yeah, please do it. I swear, just do it. He's got a Lexus, you know. I'm not going to mess with that. Spent a lot of money to be here. You know what I mean? I respect you, man. You got money. Yeah, not just that. Even if I had none, you know, I'd make it in a day. I'll go out the tools you got, make myself $15,000. Can you do that? Can you do that? Remember that movie? I like your videos. Hey, Elsie, thank you. Hey, I love you too. I really do. I love you for being here, because I can't do it without you. If you weren't watching, no one else would either. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, I check myself to say, did I say a good thing or bad? You know, I will go back and check on myself. I won't read everyone's comments sometimes, especially won't review them. I won't review a comment, you know, because I think then I have to pass my judgment on it and say, yeah, what he said was cool, you can say that. No, they might judge me and say, well, how could you say that was cool when it's not? We flagged it for a reason. We placed these comments under review for a kind of reason. Don't you know what that is? And I'm like, nah, I don't. I'll plead ignorance there. I really don't know. I really don't know if I say it's cool to say XYZ what he said, and I'll say, yeah, post that, I don't care. Well, who cares if it's posted or not? It's been flagged. You know what I mean? It gives me a clue as to whether that's cool or not. So I don't know. I'm not going to be the judge either. I don't want to be. I don't want to judge people. I don't want people to judge me, and I don't want to be judged. Simple. I don't want that like, dislike button. I think turn it off. Just have no buttons, right? If you're either watch or you don't. That's it. That's how they should accumulate it. Forget about the likes, comments, and all that. You don't have to. You know, you're not under any contractual obligation here on a free platform that you must what's that word? When you cooperate or you join in to the, what's it called? Participation. I totally forgot that word. You know why? Because participation is something we don't really see a lot of. You know? Participate. Did he participate in class? No, he didn't. He may have pontificated, but he did not participate, if you know what I mean. This guy just pontificates. He just goes on mad tirades. Yes, because he's somewhat mad. But as I say, mad is not bad. Okay, bad is bad, not mad. Now, no, don't say you're bad because you're mad, because that's not the same. Don't ever be bad. Now I wanted to talk about, as I said, east and west. You gotta resolve that in the spirit, and then you can resolve north south. Okay, that's a different ball game. First, you must get your east and west sorted before you go north south, tackling that very heavy problem of gravity, if you know what I mean. It's not gravity per se. I'm talking about the spirit. So the gravity is a spiritual gravity, let's call it, instead of an actual gravity, because I don't want to come across as deceptive. I'm not a deceiver. I'm a soothsayer. I'm someone who just figures things out. Let's say I've got that bug or that problem, issue, that, what would we call that? It's a quirk. It's a quirk that happens in some people, and it's not because you're putting it on, and it's not because you intend to fool people into thinking that you are this person. Okay, this is what I was arguing about yesterday. I wanted to say that this is altered content, all of it, because altered content is what you're doing by creating it. There is no content without you making it. Now that it entails you have altered it. You have placed a filter or some sort of device, a medium between us. That's there. Okay, that's not going away. I wish you guys could just come sit in my bus here and just hang. Okay, hang with me. That's cool. I wish it was reality too, but it's not. But so I'm by myself, you guys are by yourselves, or you're with your people that you love. Fair enough. That's great. What's going on here? Now I'm passing everyone again, and I don't know why. Everyone's standing still. Okay, I'm just going past. I hope you're cool with that. You know, there's people probably waiting to turn right down there. That's probably why. But if we just go slow, you'll be okay. Thanks everyone. Dio, Elsie, Oscar, he was here before. Elizabeth West, I thought about you. Your name really stood out to me. And everyone I meet, you know, Mr. Lopez, everyone matters, you know, everyone counts. Okay, if you feel like you don't count, I am a gymnast, LC. My daughter does dance, so I'm right into gym and acrobatics and fitness and dancing. I love it because I watch heaps of videos. It's all dancing. Come on, Michael Jackson. Can I say Michael Jackson? Sorry, is that a word I'm allowed to say? Because it's not my word. It's referring to someone, and it's not me. So I'm not Michael Jackson. But can I say, hey, Michael Jackson? You know, am I allowed to say that? Just because I like the guy. You know, I like the music. Because I wanted to lead into this topic from east-west. We got an east-west spiritual problem that needs to resolve before any kind of north-south problem gets fixed. Okay, so, and part of that east-west spirit problem is exactly like something else, and that something else is coming. It's like a solution that's slowly coming to you, right? And you're allowing, you know, you're allowing for a kind of issue that may happen. You know, you don't want to have an accident or get hurt or hurt anyone, right? You want to really calm down there. You want to calm down a bit about there. You know, and like I've just gone over to the other side of the road because of some of the behaviour I'm seeing here. So I'm gonna back right off. I don't know what this guy's doing. Everyone's like queuing up again, and I'm passing them. What is that? I'm passing you. You went to all that trouble, nearly killed everyone, and now you're just sitting there behind me again. What is that? Are you a counterproductive agent? Like, is that your job? Let's be counterproductive. Hey, Imagine being counterproductive was the best, and everyone said, "Oh, we're going to reward your counterproductivity." Ha! Sounds familiar. I think that's why I've just changed my job. Yes. Enough said. I don't mention names. I don't slag people off. I do not create bad reputations for people. I do not mention them. I won't mention any real name, because then you cannot say I did anything. Except I mentioned MJ because I'm just leading into that question of what can I say and what can't I say, because I want to figure that out. I don't want to get cancelled just for making a mistake of saying something, because I often say some things that need to be said, and they're not always what I really think all the time. I may I may change how I feel, and then I'll constantly be saying sorry every day. Hello everyone, sorry. Hi everyone, sorry again, sorry again. I think some people need to hear that sorry in order to know that I've gone through some sort of a change or a metamorphosis for you. Like, in a kind of way, I wasn't like this before. I said nothing. I was a consumer. I watched videos. I love videos. I love watching videos, movies. I read a lot of books. I've done heaps, okay? And I'm going to make everything boring. Boring town. Boring town. This guy's just going to get boring now. Switch channel. This is the time to switch. Because, you're over it. You say, I've seen enough. This guy's a, I don't know what. I don't even want to know. Okay. That's what I mean. That's why you don't need the like and subscribe or the dislike or the comment. What you do is just scroll. See you later, Just scroll me out. I don't care. Put me in there. That's all. I just want to be in there. I don't care if you watch me, because in a kind of way I shouldn't. Because you need to see that. You need to know that I'm autonomous to some extent. I'm not being told what to say or do at all. I'm not. It's unscripted. There's no teleprompter here in my car. Can't be. But there is a teleprompter somewhere, and let me tell you, that teleprompter is the spirit or the mind or whatever it is, the thing, your consciousness telling you something, okay? And that could be happening to you right now. And it might be the exact same feeling I'm having. We'll never know. But this is a way of finding out, isn't it? This is a searchlight. You know what YouTube is? As I heard someone say, it's not just a video library database. It's not just a video library database. It's something else. It's more than that. One guy said, and I don't want to quote him without knowing his name, so this is the tricky part, but he called it a package tool. Like, it's not just a video library. You're putting together something and you don't know the result, because you know why? We don't own the platform. So it doesn't matter anyway. So like, what the platform does with its content is up to the platform's discretion what it wants to do. And I put my faith there. I say, okay man, like, if you want to let me make videos, let me make them, right? Please. And then quite possibly, that's cool. I don't want money. Like I always say, I don't want money from anyone. So I'm never going to say, hit like, subscribe, please do. I'm going to say, thanks for being here. That's all I wanted. You just land on me, I'm happy. Just land on me. That's all. Land on me, I'm safe. You can land here. You can say what you want. You can really ask anything you want. You never know. You never know who's really listening. And honestly, I don't see why we should be in a doubt about our faith in the spirit, right? I don't know why we should be any kind of doubt. Right now it's very tricky right here. Everyone has slowed down and they're in a queue, so I'm thinking they're turning, Okay, I want them to. I'm not. I want them to advance. You know, what I'm looking at is a whole lot of people not going anywhere, and I'm just like not going next to them. I want them to get moving, you know, really. That's it. No problem. They were making sure that I was okay at being the last. I'm happy to be last. You know what it's like? You know the captain? I did a little funny one of Magpie going down on a ship, saluting the sky. Like, hey, is this boat going to sink or what? Like, as in, the boat hasn't sunk. But he's like, the boat is looking like it's going to sink. And Magpie's already saluting, going, I done my best, man. I done my best for you. I really did. That's all. All I'm doing is making it known that I tried my best to fix everything that I could, all right, in my life, and for other people too, to help them. And that's all. I don't want money. I've got enough. I hope you have enough. I always say this. It's getting repeated. I'm saying it all the time. I don't want your money. I don't want your money. I do not want your money. Okay? And I'm telling that also to YouTube. Whenever I fear, I'd never pass the copyright match tool, because I might have said something that was not right according to the laws and stuff. So I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I can't honestly tell you whether I have done that or not, or whether I've already breached a million copyrights by existing, by using a platform, by remixing a video you like, or by playing Michael Jackson and doing your own cool dance moves. Have you already failed your copyright match tool test? I think so. I think you've already might have done that. So, you know, there's always that chance that there's always that chance that they're gonna say, look, you've done it, you've done the work, you've got the subs, you got the watch hours, you got the views, you got the impressions, you got the things, you got the clicks, whatever you got, whatever you did, they'll say, but here's the thing, we can't monetize you, okay? Because if we do, we might pay you once, you know. That's what I heard that happens. And then next thing, they demonetize. See, once you're monetized, you know what happens then? Demon, yeah, the word's right there. Demonetized. Do you know what demonetized means? What they think of you. Think about it. So if they monetize you, just remember, they can as well. So don't be in such a rush to get there. I think don't rush these things, because you will find out that yes, you may make $1, okay, doing whatever it is you thought was a good idea. But then what? After that, will it continue? Because look, I'm going back to the beginning when everyone was a bit more nomadic, right? They moved around because of trees, seasons, fruit, flowers, food availability, okay? This is how we existed. Now we don't have this. Like, we're chasing other stuff, okay? We have food. Now what? Here you are in the city. You have your food, good boy, girl, good person, good alive thing. Well done, Magpie. You're a bird. You built a nest, you survive. You make nest, you lay your egg, you fed your chick grow up. Well done. Magpie done the job. That's it. Like, he doesn't need hospitals, he does not need flowers, like, except the ones that he likes. So, like, Magpie can find his own flowers. You don't have to buy him any, okay? And if Magpie falls down and dies, right, like, just know this, he doesn't need anything. Just put him to rest, that's all. I don't want any fancy fanfares, and no one should have those fancy fanfares for no absolute reason. What up, man? Hey, Tyro! Oh man, I was just listening back to how much cool when you come, man. Tyrone is my man. My man! I love that. My man! I know I didn't invent that, but I love hearing it too. Jeez, it's training a lot. Anyway, this is a tricky day. I'm changing my job and my whole life today. Like, this is why I'm doing this, kind of. It's all coming to a head. My whole life has come down to this, you know. I get that feeling a lot. My whole life's come down to this day where I'm going to pass an enormous trial today, like, as in change and do something I have not done for so long, right? So far, so good. I'm in the city now, in the city. I can't show you because of the phone holder, and we have very strict laws about effing around with your phone while you drive, so I'm not going to touch it even or try and do it. I do it normally in the other car where it's got a view both ways. This time I don't have it. What up, man? I love seeing that. It gives me courage, man. Tyrone, you give me courage, bro. Just come by. You don't have to stay. Just come by. You land on me, I'm happy, man. It just means that something's working. Something must be working, you know. They're bringing us together somehow. Whatever that means. Like, we're being brought together. It's a medium. Everything's a medium, and this phone platform thing it's a medium, right? So we're constantly aware of this. So any content that's going up, it's not mine, really. It's not mine, it's theirs. Okay, I'm using their platform. I honestly am. I'm not making these videos. These aren't made as in uploaded by me, as in made somewhere else and uploaded later. No, they're being made here. So this is the channel, this is the platform that it's happening on. But there's so much going on at the same time that, of course, it's mind-boggling. What is it, 500 million? I'm not sure how many accounts there are, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about accounts. They're not for me. I'm not the account manager of everyone. You know what I am? I'm just one of the users. I'm one of you guys. Like, I use my phone too. I love videos. I love music videos. I love movies. I love everything. I'm like you. And I like sharing as well. I'm not greedy. I don't want to be. If I'm greedy, tell me and I'll give it up. If you say I'm being greedy right now, I will stop. Stop eating that chocolate. All right. Why? Because someone else wants some. All right, cool. All right. Someone else wants some. I'm happy that they have some. I don't want it for me. I kind of don't. Everything I'm doing right now is really not for me, but for us, the people I love, the people I care for, the people in my life. Now, if each of us has this approach, I think the whole world's going to be fine. Hey, Tyrone, I don't know. The day started and I'm on the way. I've changed my job. I've changed my whole life right now. And I'm this close to maybe change my whole face and my whole voice and my whole appearance. Nah, I can't. So I realize I'm trapped in this body. Okay, I'm trapped in this body and actually can't do much about the way I look or sound, or if you hate me, I'm sorry. And I don't want you to hate me. I don't want to hate you. I don't want anyone to hate each other. I really don't. I want everyone up. I want everyone to be up, to be alive, to be happy if they can. And if you can't be, try and bring some happiness to someone. That may help. It may help you find happiness. You ever given someone $5, but it made them actually happy, not just, oh yeah, thanks. Like, you know, I have to get another 5 now. You know, nah. No, I don't mean like that. I mean like, this guy's effed and you just bought him a coffee out of nowhere. Okay, for example. Hey man, you want a coffee? This guy homeless outside the 7-Eleven, you know. Sorry, 7-Eleven. It's a registered trademark, right? I don't want to mention that again. Sorry. 812. I'll call it 812. You'll know it means that. Okay? That unmentionable registered trademark, which I don't want to violate, okay? Because I don't want to be cancelled and deplatformed. I don't mind if you never pay me $1. I don't want it. You can demonetize whoever you want, but you can't demonetize me if you haven't monetized me. I realized that I don't want no demons in my life. So if you want to hand me a coffee and say, here's a coffee, man, I want to have coffee with you, let me buy it. That's how I am. And I like meeting people like me. We get along in that way. Hey, I can also surprise people a lot who are not like me, believe it or not. They find it refreshing to find out that there's someone out there who isn't just so selfishly out for themselves. Ooh, I want some of that. You know what I mean? Oh, I want some. Oh, I want that. Ooh. You know that greedy feeling you get? You see something, you go, I want that. Yeah. No, don't give in to that. You know what that is? Bad for you. You know why? You're succumbing. That's succumbing to the temptation there. You've succumbed to it. You've said, yeah, that would satisfy me. Give me that, please. You know, you almost throw up libation to the universe there and say, please, you know, satisfy me. You know, that feeling? Don't. Just don't. You know why? It'll get deeper and more difficult and complicated. I mean that. And I mean that to do with money too, because money can really complicate your life, and it can really, the lack of money can complicate your life. I can see the other side too. Without money, you're pretty much effed, we know, and with money, you could be effed. Just remember that. You know, we could be effed either way. I'm always open-minded about what's the haps today, man. Well, I'm going to my new job, which I invented. So actually, here it is. You know, welcome to Magpie Bus. This is my job. My job is now to drive this bus around, this van. I'm gonna put a Magpie sticker, decal. Sorry, does decal belong to someone? I know it's a searchable term. So I invented D-class, okay, D-class. It's also a little bit ironic because it means that other thing, which I'm never gonna talk about. So I say D-class, and they say, did you mean decals? And I went, yeah, decals. That's what I meant. I meant that. I meant decals, not D-class. But I'll say D-class. You know what I mean? Because I don't think that's a registered trademark, whereas decals sounds very product-y. I don't want to spruik any product that belongs to someone else, and in any way accidentally get any publicity, or even, please, no remuneration required. No remuneration required. I'm going to put that underneath. Do not feel obligated to hit me up, like, subscribe. You don't have to. I don't want you to. Like, actually, I believe if I've landed on you somehow, landed with you here, that's good enough for me. I'm happy with that. I'm actually happy with that. Here we are. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little pretend to be turning here, right? Because I want to figure out something. No, there's no one behind me, surely. Is there? I get that feeling. What happened? I see something. Oh, it's the back wipers. That's alright, they scared me. I saw something moving right there. Oh, I don't want that. Turn it off. I don't want that. No. Maybe they're rain sensors. Jeez. Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want auto. Oh, no, don't tell me that's on. I hope there's no rear wipers sensors or something. I don't know what's going on, but everyone's just stopping and it's a green light. And what the hell? Sorry, I didn't mean what the hell, but why are they just stopping there? Oh, anyway, no one will let me out either, so I don't get it. I really don't get it. They're not going anywhere. Oh, unbelievable. I hope those wipers stop. I'm just here, Kurt. The talks, you're a cool guy to chat with. Yeah, well, thank you. That's all. That's all I need, you know. Your presence is the present to me. Like, that's it. If you're here, that's cool. I like it. I don't want to be actually by myself. I've been forced into being by myself, I feel, because of my, let's call it, issues at the moment with dynamics with others and that. So, like, I've been told I'm not a team player. And maybe I'm not. I don't know. I wish I was. I kind of say I am a team player. But if someone says I'm not being a team player, that tells me I'm not on the team. That kind of tells me that. So, okay. But then you tell me we're all autonomous individuals. So can't someone make that choice of being autonomous and being and be respected just for that, for being autonomous? Or do you need to be the team player, as in you should never go against the team? You know what I mean? I didn't mean that. They really take their time, you know, to get moving. And you can get stuck in every traffic light because of that. Because of that. Okay, off you go. You know, I had this BMW right behind me, stuck. Like, and now he's free. He's just gone and stuck himself to someone else. Okay, I'm gonna make a move, right? While you decide whether you're gonna stick up me or just go away. You know what I mean? Like, why are there people who hang, flank hangers? Like, they sit next to you in case you make a decision that then they can wreck you for that. You know? No, I don't want to be there. I really don't. Yeah, I knew the BMW didn't know what he was doing. What an absolute whatever, you know. Thanks for all that, you know, whatever. We've all had to do action because of you. Your inability to act. And I'm going to say that about certain people without mentioning their names. Your inability to act in time has caused everyone to have to rearrange the deck chairs on what we didn't know was some sort of sinking Titanic ship. So now we realize we're rearranged the deck chairs on the Titanic here, because we're going down, man. We don't want to go down bad. We decided that. We decide we're not going down. Hey Tyrone, we're not going down. You know why? It's not our day. It's Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. How can you say that? It's not going to happen. Never on a Wednesday. That's what I'll tell you on a Wednesday. It's not going to happen. Hope this car's okay, really. I'm getting used to it, but I really want it looked at a bit. I'm going to ask a guy who's a mechanic in a little while here and ask him what's going on with this car. Help me. You know, if you want money, I got it, man. I'll give you some. Whatever. I got some. It's enough. It's enough for me. It's enough for me to be able to operate and ask someone for help if I need to. That's it. I don't have a lot of money. I'm just saying. If I needed to pay a diesel mechanic, I have that, right? If you're a diesel mechanic, I could probably use your help. You know, pretty soon. Probably use your help. Right, Lorimer Street. I think that's the one. I think I'm going that one. That is the actually way right around the edge so that no one is coming from nowhere. You are the thing coming from nowhere. You know what I mean? You are the thing coming from nowhere. Nothing gonna come from nowhere to you. Just remember that. Because you're on guard, mate. You'll protect yourself. You'll protect yourself. You know what I mean? Me with my car, yeah. Hey, more when you formally when you're up and you do and you pull in your car. Cool in your car. Well, look, I bought this car. Doesn't mean I paid for it as in with money I really had, you know. We have that thing called finance. We don't have money per se. I did not have the money for this car. I had to, you know what, I'm not sure if that word's okay, borrow money from certain, you know, accounts that are not mine. They issued me with the ability to buy this thing, so they gave it to me. So no, but they have my number. I can't run away with it and not pay anything. So here I thought, Magpie's bus, you know, he's got it. I'm gonna put a Magpie D-Class on the side, other side too, two of them, so that you can't miss. You know the Magpie, you'll see him, okay? Him or her, you know. I leave it open that Magpie could be a boy or a girl. That doesn't mean I'm saying I am either one, like, because I don't want to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. So if you think I'm a woman, but I look like a man and pretend to be a man, then look, I don't want to confuse anyone. So I am what I am, right? I don't know what that is. If maybe I'm less of a man. You know, when you say he's a man, but is he less of a man than other guy? See, when you hear that, you know that it's not a question to answer. You say, well, man, if someone could be more man and less man, then are you a man? Are you really a man? What if you're only like 0.00001 coin away from being a man, right? You're not a one. You're not a man. Yeah, you're almost a man. You know when you become a man? At the end. Well, if you're a man, you'll be a man at the end. Not today. Do you understand me? That's why today is not your day. Any day, because no one's that man. No one is that man that moment. That you can avoid that moment if you want. You don't have to go down. You know, it's what I tell everyone now. Do not go down for this day, no matter what happens. So that way you are unstoppable, really. And I don't mean that in reference to a song that is copyrighted that's not mine. I can't play that song anyway, so I'm pretty safe there. I'm not going to play that song, okay, at the same time and dance to it. I wouldn't purport to be somehow entertaining you using other people's copyrighted material. Okay, so I'm actively avoiding this all the time, and you know what? I'm going to get annoying about it. You know, like a nagging grandma. Oh, do you still have that question altered or unaltered content? Why? Can you just let people upload? You know, let them be, let the viewers judge whether they like it or not. It does not matter whether it is altered or not. It's a medium. You're going through a platform, a medium of exchange. This is not the real thing. It's a screen. It's a representation of the thing, you know? I can't guarantee that it's not going to mislead you somehow. You may not hear you may hear something unintended, and that then I would be accused of sort of saying things, you know? Accused of saying things that would upset or hurt or break some sort of rule. So what I do is just I hang back here. I see a bunch of people going to turn out onto a wet road, little motorbike, huge car carrier, me with my hazard lights on saying, here I am, don't know what to do here. There's going to be an accident, so I'm going to stop before that accident happens and let them do what they're doing. Okay, we've got grandmaster hesitation here. Like I was trying to go straight, but because of all the people anticipating to get across, I do not want to get T-boned by this blue Mercedes. So I'm going to sit here and watch him. Hey, blue Mercedes, you're going to make a move because you are going to T-bone me if I move, aren't you? I can see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a chance to go. It's coming up. Hurry up. I see you there. Hurry up. You know. Yeah, I don't want to have an accident either. So like, well, I'm just gonna wait. You don't behave like that. Twisting and turning in front of oncoming. Fuck you. That's what happens. Fuck. He almost T-boned me. No, I'm not having that. I'm gonna T-bone you. So, stop you in your tracks. How about that? Better. How about that? Hurry up. This Lexus. Get in there. I don't want to kill this guy. Do you? Do you want to kill him? Okay, go. Go, mate. Do you want to die? Jump in front of him. Go, go. He's got to run, see? Unbelievable. Man, I'm trying to tell you, I don't want to hit no one. F you. All these people are driving so badly. No worries. Unbelievable. They want to have an accident, you know, the way they behave. I hang right back, man. If you want to hit each other, you go ahead. I hang right back. They may need me to collect the bodies, you know what I mean? I'm always in that mindset. And I'm not going to be the body on the floor this time. Sorry. And I'm not going to do the opposite either. I don't want to see that. I saw it yesterday. I'm in shock still. Broad daylight, 4:30 in the afternoon, sleepy little town, middle of the day. Guy got it between the eyes, man. I saw that. He got it between the eyes at 4:30 exactly in the afternoon, in broad daylight, on the street. Blood gush out. Boom! I could see inside his head, man. I don't think anyone understands that. I saw it. I saw the blood pop out. I didn't see anyone else. I didn't see what happened. All I saw was that gush. And that's the moment I look at, okay? I see that moment. I see that moment. Boom! I don't see anything else. I didn't see who did it. Understand? I did not see the person who did it. You know what I saw? Boom! That's all. Understand? So I had nothing to contribute when people came. That's all I saw. Boom! And he was screaming. He was screaming, holding his face. His nose had been absolutely, I don't know what. This guy was effed in the middle of the day. Okay, and I want people to understand that when they decide they're going to stand in front of someone, whatever that means. I don't know what this guy did, but to get it at 4:30 p.m. and then let me tell you, it gets worse. Police didn't come. How interesting. They have nothing else to do, by the way, where I live. Police have nothing to do. They're almost like the unemployed in my town. There's no trouble in my town. You know what I mean? Everyone likes to say that. There's no trouble here. So no, the police didn't come. And this guy's bleeding out on the street, man. This guy's bleeding out on the street. Police didn't come, ambulance didn't come. Guess who came, right? First of all, the nearest good humanitarian type people in the business right there saw what happened, so they came out and helped this guy with tissues, bandages, I don't know what, ice packs, shit like that, you know. He was, oh my God. I don't know how he is right now. It was blood all over the place on the ground, and he's just holding his face. That's all I can say. Holding his face. And I thought, is that a message for me? Why did I have to see that? Oh, that's all I saw. I didn't see who did it. All I saw was that boom. That fucking opening up. I saw right in there. I saw in there. That's the freaky part. I saw something. I didn't just see that happen or whatever. I didn't see that happen. You know, that's the feeling you get. That didn't happen. That did not happen. I can't believe that happened. That's when you can't believe your eyes. I mean, that's when you've got to say, did that happen at all? Not sure. I would not park there, you know. if you love your car, don't park it. Okay, we're there, guys. I got to cut it short. I got to get into character, but I'll be back. You know what? I got to go to work, really. I really got to try, because I do not want to go down. And the next time you see me, and I love you guys a lot. Thanks so much for being here. Tyrone, everyone. My man, Mr. Lopez, Elizabeth West, if you chanced. Anyone who chanced past on. I'm so glad. Thank you. From me to you, hand on heart, thank you so much. Okay, I gotta go. I've done a big one, hour and 10. Wow, I don't mean to take so long to get here, but I was driving to work. It took this long. So I want to prove that to myself too. Love you all. All the best. Bless you.